Hey, Barbara.
Ooh.
Good fighter.
Yes, it is. It is going down. It's trying to get down.
Keep the pressure on.
Hopefully they're...
I don't know.
Oh, it's a
His back is going to
splasher.
be pretty thick.
It is a thick fish.
Nice size pike. I don't think I'm going to get my hands around the back of his head, but I'll try, Barb. Nice and easy. Hopefully he won't thrash. You know what? That's a handful, Barb. That's a beautiful northern. Look at that. I'm going to try to measure him, but if he flops, things are going to get a little hectic. So I'm clamping down on him. Usually when they touch something, they start thrashing around. So he is longer than the tape measure. Tape measure's 36. I'm guessing he's about 37 inches, Barb. And you know, the way he inhaled this spinnerbait, actually he didn't inhale the spinnerbait. I thought he had inhaled it because all I saw was the blades of the spinnerbait, but guess what? It's a cross. He hit it crossways, so he's got the hook just on the edge of the mouth. Barb, look.
Awesome.
Actually didn't have him by much. He did a great job fighting him. Okay, I'm gonna get it back in the water. And nice thick fish. You can see how wide his back is. You can normally tell if a fish, especially a pike, gets stressed because their colors will get very light. So this guy is starting to turn a little bit light, but now he's getting his colors back just from having him in the water. Tell you what though, I barely got my hand around his head. He's really thick. Oh, trying to hold on to him here. And there he goes, look at this. Beautiful. Hopefully he'll get to be 20 pounds.
Fisher girl! Catch a passion!
Plastic grubs are one of the most effective lures to use if you're fishing for fish, especially close to the bottom. What I'm holding up here, this Trigger X product, these plastic grubs are actually pheromone impregnated, so they actually make fish become active and often strike at these lures. Now what Jamie's going to do is show you the importance of using the right jig head and how to rig a plastic grub like a curly tail on the jig head properly. So why don't you show him, Jamie?
Well, the first most important thing is if you're going to use a grub on a jig head, you need to make sure that it has this little barb on the end. It stops the grub from falling off when the fish grabs it. Next of all, you take your grub, and when you do the hook, you want the hook facing the same way that the curly tail is.
Good.
So you take the grub, you check your hook,
Yeah.
and you slide it on.
Right up the middle.
Right up the middle, over this barb.
Perfect. Yep. And you can see that the curly tail is facing the same way as the hook, which is really important because now when this jig and grub is going along the bottom, that curly tail is still going to have room to have action, and it's going to catch fish.